Autocross is back. We are super excited to get it out there, get the car out with all the new changes that we have done to the car. If you've been following along or saw a couple of the last videos, we got the new engine back into the car. We have SLA front suspension, and we have some Bridgestone RE71 RSs on there. And the car is ready to rip, I think. It's untested. It doesn't have very many miles on the engine or the suspension, but we are ready to get out there to go. We are tracking the car all the way down to Cherry Point for the NCR event. We've been to this track once before and it is huge. They put on a great event down there, so highly recommend to go down there for that. Now let's get to the racing, guys.
We're back. First event of the season. First run. I think I'm the first lady.
Hear what?
I got to the finish,
Okay.
braked, put it in first, and it made a weird noise, and then it shut off. All right, well, that didn't go so great. Let you know what all happened. All right, I'm back for my second run. Not really sure what happened with the car. It's not wanting to idle low, so we have it set a little higher idle. Hopefully everything goes okay. The course seemed nice and smooth with some fast areas that probably can be a little more aggressive once I figure out the course. Hey Steven, you did a good job. The car sounds good. It's gonna be a good running car. We gotta shake her out a little bit. This afternoon, maybe 4.
see if we can do this. First time, a couple months. Damn.
That's pretty good.
Is that?
Well, my best was a 101.3.
Okay.
After my third run.
I have no idea what Ashley ever ran. I thought they said like 60, so I guess she ran a 63.
Yeah, I think like the fastest I've seen like is like a 58, 57, somewhere in there.
Okay. Yeah, I kept catching myself to look up. I was like driving, like look at the next one, and then I was like, I need to look up.
Oh yeah, you gotta look way ahead.
Yeah,
it's so fast. It just pumps so fast. Like holy.
Yeah, then you caught me on that one. Like that helped. Whew.
It's much better if you can ride the first couple times, because that I could actually see the course. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. I went too fast there.
Right, or like if you're able to work beforehand, you know,
yeah,
kind of see some things a little bit.
But dude, that was nice, man.
Thanks. All right, we're getting ready for run number 2. Run 1 went pretty good. Just learning the course, but set down a decent time that it's currently got me sitting in first place in class. But there's a lot more time out there, I know. I just need to, now that I know the course, we'll see the car is doing a little bit better on the idle. It's basically a testing tune for us. So we'll see how we go. So it dropped 1 second off my time. There's definitely a little bit more to be had out there. I'm braking a lot, and it's just because I don't really know the course as well as I hope so. This is a big course, but dropping a little bit of time, which is nice.
Unfortunately, my third run did not record. It was feeling like a rip. It was going really good, but I understeered, locked up, and took out a whole bunch of cones through one of the obstacles. So it ended up being a throwaway run and not my fastest, obviously. So it falls back onto my second time. But then in the afternoon, thunderstorms came and they had to cancel the rest of the event. Some cars did get to run in the afternoon. Not all the cars did. So they ended up just wiping out the entire afternoon session. So any runs in the afternoon did not count for times. which actually worked out better for us since you saw the little bit of engine problems that we were having. That Ashley did get a run. She actually ran her best time in the afternoon. So I will show that, but it's not going to account for the event at all, unfortunately. But here's Ashley's fastest run. Update time. So we're thinking that there's a stuck injector open on the engine. The oil smells like fuel, the exhaust smells like fuel, and we used 3/4 of a tank for just 9 runs. So that's way higher than we normally do. So what I'm going to do is, in the parking lot of the hotel on the trailer, we are going to pull the intake off, pull the rail out, and see if we can figure out which fuel injector it is. I've gone and bought oil and a tank and all that stuff to drain the oil, to do this in the parking lot and try to save our event for tomorrow. Also in the rain, so dedication. But here we go, let's get working on this engine. Quick update, I've gotten the engine all put back together. I did not really find anything with the fuel rails. I tested electrically, I pressurized it, didn't really find any of them that were kind of stuck open. I did go around and just apply power to all of them just to make sure that they did all click. As you can see, the sun has come out and welcomed me, so that is nice. Oil is all drained at this point, and I will be filling it back up. Pulled spark plugs, gonna turn it over and see if get any fuel that is in the cylinders out, and just kind of go from there. So more progress. It started right up, and I pulled all the spark plugs. Cylinder number 3 was wet, so possibly that could be my culprit. We started it up, it seemed to be pretty good. It started smoking a little bit, so then I pulled the connector from injector 3, and it kind of cleared up. So I think injector 3 is probably my culprit. I need to try to figure out a way to fix it or something like that. Maybe pull it out and just ultrasonics clean it or something like that. Kind of sucks. These injectors were just serviced right before building this motor, so that kind of sucks a little bit. But we're good to go for day 2 if we do start having 3, so I would probably just pull the plug on that injector and run with 7 cylinders. That is better than washing down the motor. So oil's all changed, so hopefully the engine is good since it is fresh. But all that I got, I think it's good to go.